Perfect, thank you. Hopefully this works. So there we go. I'll wait till someone joins.
No. The game's only just crashed. Wonderful
Green
stuff.
light. Go, go, go.
Oh, you've got to close your game completely.
Yeah. Wonderful start.
My lord. Should be able to include your audio now, so.
Have a quick look. Yeah, we're in. Done.
Perfect. Okay, it's officially live now. Just wait for it to come through on Discord and everyone start pouring in.
I'm looking.
How many times do you think it's going to take Rhonda to get any laps in?
I don't know.
Valid.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, use my controller because it's a lot quicker with that.
Jesus. Game sound. There we go, Rhonda, I've reloaded it.
Okay, F-R-L. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, it's loading back in. Whew.
There we go, so we've got first timing of a 2047 by Monkey Chops. He was the last to join, wasn't he?
I believe he was, yes. Oh, we got 4 viewers. One of them's me, though.
One of them's me.
Wait for a couple more.
Wait a couple of minutes till it starts getting ramping up a bit.
So we can start on one. Well then, welcome to Kleinfeld. I can't say it properly now. Kleinfeld Racing.
That's the one.
So yeah, it is round one at Misano. And as you can see, it is qualifying. And we've got a 1 minute 58 from Simon at the minute. Monkey Chops, who put the first time down, he's now 6 seconds behind. Let's see if he can get any better. Doesn't seem like Ronda's going to come out just yet.
So as you can see, it is going to be a very wet qualifying, and this rain will be continuing into the race as well throughout the entirety of the hour of the race. And as you can see in the top right corner, it is a flooded track completely. So there's very little dry part of this track at all.
Which is going to make for some very, very interesting racing. Or can we call it racing, really? Aquaplaning.
Yeah. Boating.
Yeah.
You'd have to be in the Bentley to be boating, but never mind.
We're currently on board with Panzer Ace. Just put in a nice time, 2 seconds behind that. Oh, this one's going to be a fun one. So yeah, Misano, obviously based in Italy. The length of the track is 2.62 metres or 4.22 kilometres, however you want to look at it. 16 corners altogether. The track's fairly
The
smooth.
question is,
Oh god, sorry.
the question is, do you know how many lefts there are and how many rights there are?
I
Probably
don't.
can count it quite quickly. Worth a try.
It is. Lots.
Yeah.
Go on there, you work it out.
The power of Google.
But yeah, it's a fairly smooth track. Any low curbs. But obviously in the wet, you don't want to be touching those curbs. You don't get anywhere near some of them. There's a couple that do have a bit of camber, and there's a couple of serrated corners on here as well, which will not. Oh, as you go straight over the sleeping policeman there. But yeah, they won't do any favours on the apexes. You want to try and stay clear of them. And usually in the dry, your ideal setup to get the most out of the track, you don't want to set it for a high downforce and hard suspension, but obviously with the wet, people having, oh, and we've got Pizza there having a little spin. I think he might have tapped the barrier then. Pete's maybe had a bit of damage. And Ronda is out.
Let's give him a bit of pressure on his own stream.
The number one.
Still number of corners. Turning out to be a little harder than I originally thought.
It is.
How many times did you? It's
16 corners, yeah, 4 turns, yeah.
Yeah. That's an easy way of doing it.
UK Sim Racer. Very nice lap there. 600 a second behind.
So they were running close to 155s, mid 155s range, and then the field trailed back from there on.
Right.
You just have to see where everyone will end up. Still the same conditions, still the same temperature, and still the very, very wet track it was earlier. So most of these drivers have had an hour to practice before this qualifying session, before our stream started. Just see how it goes.
Indeed. But rather than me, it doesn't look very fun out there.
So, after some searching and googling, there is 10 corners to the right and 6 to the left. That's the circuit.
There we go. Took a while, but we got there. And of those 16 corners, usually the most overtaking spots you'd see would be turn 1, turn 4, turn 8, 10, 13 and 14. But with the slow speeds we'll be seeing today and a couple of the wide turns people are taking because of the wet line, we may see some different overtaking points. It will get interesting.
Even on a slightly damp track, even though you may still be on dry tyres, you're still going to take the same line as you normally would, but it's just getting the people to go off on their normal line and it goes completely wrong.
Yeah.
Downhill from there. The whole aim of the game.
Oh yes, that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not. Nice clean racing. Passion in with the 13. I've actually raced with Passion before from W1 Esports. We did Le Mans a couple of weeks back. That was a good race. Ronda was racing actually, so I wasn't on his team though. He's silly quick. Silly quick.
As we quickly switch over to Ronda, you can see UK Sim Racer just drifting in the background. So as this is a complete Lamborghini Super Trofeo league, everyone's going to be racing the same car throughout the whole of the season, and they're all in different teams, so each team has 2 people each. As you can see, we do not have a full
And if you do not feel joining up, just drop us a message and we will point you in the right direction. You're more than welcome to join.
Or what you can do is you can go onto this this Twitch page and just click on the Discord server icon and you can join from there. And then once you're in, you can be directed from there. So only 2 cars left to make a lap with 5 minutes to go now.
See what people can do in these last few minutes. The White Man King keeps the dropper time in. That's it. Actually saying that.
I race with Kitch on with. Let's start that again. I race with Kitch at BMR Racing, another league that runs throughout the week, apart from KFRL, and we race varying different types of cars and types of different races throughout the week. It's exactly the same for 10 minutes. 10 races, 10 minutes.
Nice. How far into that one are you, or only just started?
4 weeks.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They're all staggered a little bit, so there's a little bit of overlap and
Right.
get a little bit of break from one series to another. But
That's good. Yeah.
we've just finished our spec league where each week the drivers choose a car and choose a track. Each one track, one car each from whatever we haven't raced yet, and then we go from there. And then whichever track and car gets the most votes, and that's what we go with.
Oh, that's cool.
And normally it ends quite well. Some weeks doesn't, some weeks does.
Look at the draw, I suppose.
Just depends on who you can get, on what car you get, and what track combination you get. Hardest, personally, was the Nissan at Suzuka. Yes.
Yeah.
Meant to be a good track and car combination. Ooh, you might want to think if it's in the wet.
Yeah.
It's not too fun. Never driving the Nissan before.
I haven't tried it
I've never
personally
driven it
myself
before
yet.
that. It's a good car, not in the wet.
Right. Noted.
Unless it was just me with my awful driving. One of the two.
That won't be much better then, to be honest.
So Kitch is now on his flying lap. Let's see if we can get a good lap. We'll just sit on board with him for this lap.
Yeah.
Go with someone else in a minute.
He's gone for the yellow and the green. And it's quite a nice green, that.
So let's give a quick rundown of who's in what team. So, with the Quick Danish Warriors, we have Rhonda and Weed Flaming Racer. And so Trigger. Trigger is only by himself today, but is meant to have someone else with him. So Trigger and Leo's racing for the Firefly team. UK Sim Racer and GOTS SKGK racing Rule Britannia. Let's go down the list. Then it is Sign and Tango with Prospeed. Then Blunted and Free Spot, which are neither here today, I don't think. No, they're not. They're racing for Team DDP. Then, next side of the list, it's Big Fudge and KRL Limitless. They're racing for British Racing Green. The next team is Trofeo and JS46. They're racing for Capacitor. Mark B and Torrington Fan are racing for All Stars. Flater and Impreza, Flat Out, Impreza and Warboy are racing for Mop 7 Racing. And the final team is Fire Salt and King Kitch racing for Gear 4. That is the total lineup for this year. Or the season, not year.
If only.
Short of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, busy. Looking good.
As this is the first week, there is no points on the table, so this will set the standards for the whole racing league, the whole season. And we can see where today ends up. Which is still set to left. So
Yeah,
we'll go back to him shortly.
Yeah, he keeps going wide every now and then, losing his time, unfortunately.
I wonder how much the commentator's curse is going to play in today's race.
Ooh, yeah. It's a real thing, that is, as
Could
well.
be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So still out on track, we've got UK Sim Racer, Oddloster Harbour, and King Kitch. Kitch is still the only one not set to lap.
Yeah, we've seconds to go. I don't think he's gonna want him just when it finishes.
UK Sim Racer's gone off track, so it's only Kitch and Oddloster Harbour left to do their laps, and Kitch has invalidated his.
That's a shame. Well, it might have to be at the back, to be honest, and just pick off anybody that spins the first couple of corners.
It's a good tactic
It might be,
in the end of the day.
It is.
And he's got
There you
wide
go.
as well. So with typical ACC, we're going to have to leave one at a time. Us two spectators are going to have to leave one at a time, close the game and restart the game to ensure that we can actually take the race. So I'll wait till they get on the grid and then we'll get all of that sorted.
Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, in first we have UK Racer, second Trigger, three Sim, four
Time.
UK Sim Racer, fifth Odd Lost Harbour, sixth Showing Pizza, seven Panzer Ace, eighth Monkey Chops, nine Our Very Own Ronda, and 10 Passion, and Kitsch is in 13th. I have no names for 11 from 12.
11th.
So it's gone really strange on my screen.
Yeah, the 11th and 12th is a mistake because people joined in the wrong car and had to rejoin just before qualifying started, so it carried over into the session. So
I've never seen
that's
that
awkward
before.
ACC for you. Happens all the time.
There we go, he sorted his
I'm
back
gonna
out. Yep, no problem.
Weight conditions are ahead apparently. Normally the easiest way to get it solved, instead of joining in and having to leave again because you've joined too early.
Yeah.
A fraction of a second too early. It doesn't like if you don't join until all the cars are moving.
Picky.
Finicky game it is still, even though it's almost been out a year?
It hasn't it?
Almost a year
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been out on PC quite a while longer, probably almost 2 or 3, 4 years maybe, I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's only been out on console about just under a year now, it's about 10 or 11 months almost.
Seems well established on the PC now, but still have teething problems, don't they? With some
They
games.
still have problems with
Yeah.
spectating and everything, so.
50 seconds.
Oh, I'll be back from ready to join. When the game decides to work.
30 seconds.
Okay, just putting the password in.
No,
So
that's
just
alright.
tell me when I'm good.
10. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, just tell me once the last car's started moving.
Yeah.
We will all be good.
We're not. Right, so there goes
After
Trigger.
this most recent update for British GT, it seemed to load a little bit faster.
There you go, they're all moving.
They're still sorting out. I'm joining now. Hopefully it causes me no issues.
Fingers crossed.
And I don't crash the server.
Green light, and off they go. Let's make sure there's no crashes on turn 1. We're nice and clean through turn 1. We're okay. Ronda's gone a bit wide.
Join just in time.
Beautiful.
A little bit. I forgot it was only a short formation, that wasn't it? Never mind, so let's get to it.
Are you in? Right.
Has yours continued to work then?
It has for some reason, yeah. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Look at you. Right. So we've still got Weed Flaming Racer in the lead. Trigger's not too far behind. Oh no, we've got Sign behind now. Timing screens. See where they are at the next timing line, which is just a couple corners away.
Oh no, it just decided it didn't want to work now.
All Trigger's spinning back.
It's quite clean really for the first couple of corners. I'm quite impressed. They've done well.
Oh, Trigger's re-entered unsafely into the side of.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah.
Which has already made one position up from starting last place. slowly starting to spread out now. Odd lost up. Last set. So has
Not good. Oh, there's a cone flying. And Passion is doing some donuts.
once you're in the grass and the wet, it is hard to
It
contain.
is.
That is one thing for sure. You don't have the same problems as real life, where if you go in a gravel trap and you stop, you can still move. It just takes a little while longer in the wets, especially in the grass.
Yeah.
So, We Flaming Racer has taken quite a significant lead on Syme now. Of just over probably 4 seconds now, as We Flaming Racer is now taking a very good line around these corners. Just to the back. So Trigger's very close with Monkey Chops and Showing Pizza. Chops going wide. Bad timing.
There we go, I'm coming back in again. Oh, it's great for me, spectators on these.
Oh, Rhonda and possibly Showing Pizza got together slightly. Just stay on board with this battle for a moment.
Yeah.
Monkey Chops, Rhonda, Panzer Race, and Showing Pizza. Very close together.
Yep, Showing Pizza going a bit wide there. Oh, Panzer coming out. Just clipping Showing, but they are both stand track.
So Monkey Chops and Panzer working together as they are on the same team to get through the field as quickly as possible.
Monkey Chops is right on the bumper of Honda now.
Oh, Rhonda has gone off the track and
Odd loss of harbour.
rejoins directly into Monkey Chops. Oh. It's not going to fare well for either of those cars. But instantly, Panzer Race on the back of Rhonda to capitalise on that instant there.
He is. Showing Pizza's trying to get himself involved, and it's left room for Kitch to catch up as well.
Kitch is definitely going to be capitalising off the side of this.
Oh yes.
They're losing so many seconds per lap now, fighting all 3 or 4 of them now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. It's 4 for the battle for 5th now.
Oh, Monkey
Ruffles
Chops.
going relatively wide, and all of them taking a relatively decent line through there, and Kitch is slowly catching up now.
Yeah, Monkey
Pizza is
Chops.
showing some very intense reason to get past now. Get past this big battle. Rhonda running very wide there.
And it looks like as well UK Sim Race and Sim have managed to get themselves together, obviously their teammates.
Oh, I missed that battle.
I was only just noticed that myself.
Yeah. Ah, so with Syme, Trigger is directly behind him now, so I don't know if Syme went off a corner possibly.
They might have done. But they've all bunched together a little bit now, and only 2 seconds really behind Flaming Racer.
Front and a back. Front pack consisting of Weed Flaming Racer just in front of UK Sim Racer, Sime and Trigger. Then in the second pack it's Rhonda, Monkey Chops, Panzer Race, Showing Pizza, and Kit is just not too far behind now. Possibly, yes. Two drivers that are lacking behind now are Oddloss Harbour and Passion. Passion had an instant on lap 1 on the back straights, so did Oddloss Harbour.
I was just about to say, Passion's car's looking a bit worse for wear. Quite a bit of damage.
To his car. That does look like some quite significant damage on the front end of his car, so he must have misinterpreted someone's braking point, possibly.
The question is he losing too much time in the pace? Do you think he should have pitted?
It's always a good question. Normally you realise that should have pitted after the fact most of the time, don't you?
It's right. It's a hard choice to make, that one. I usually get it wrong.
I'll join you on that. Rhonda is under attack by Monkey Chops and Panzer Race, as they are both in the same team. And
okay, Trigger's just overtaken Sim Racer. He just got him on the inside. Nice little take there. Oh, and Sim's trying to get it back. No, he's kept it. He's stuck it. Well done, Trigger. Nice little overtake that was, went straight on the inside.
Now he's defending, so he may lose some time and traction. He's going to be on the slightly wetter line. He's going to be on the quite significantly wetter line there.
Definitely. And that might get...
But it seems to be he's held it. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, go on.
A bad exit may warrant this overtake for Sim Racer here. Just outbrakes him, but can he hold it? And it's hard to say. Just he's definitely taking him now. He's definitely secured the position.
Yeah.
During that battle, Monkey Chops has overtaken Rhonda now.
Oh no!
And Rhonda's gone wide again. And Pan's Race has been overtaken by Showing Pizza, possibly. Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
And has also overtaken Rhonda as well, so Pizza's going up the ranks very quickly now. Kitch isn't too far behind the battle again.
He's catching up again, and Pan's right behind Rhonda now. When you get the slipstream,
We've had someone leave.
There we have.
He's left. Oh, Rhonda's very wide again.
And Kitch in the background there.
So the person that's left is going to be Oddloss Harbour.
That was the one. I was trying to remember the name. I'm just looking for the list there. Which one was it?
So that, not sure. We'll find out after the race, most likely, if that would have been a disconnection from the server, or if that was him just leaving because of a collision, possibly.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Well, you don't want it to be a disconnector either, but yeah.
No. Monkey Chops drifting through turn 1 there.
Pizza was cutting the grass just. Mowing the lawn. Panzer Race right behind Rhonda now. Rhonda going very wide there.
Going wide again. And he may have just lost the position for that going wide moment.
Oh, they're close. Was the contact
trying to keep it... doesn't look like
Pizza's
it. But Pizza's gone.
Oh dear.
So Kitch is going to be very happy. It's one less person he has to overtake there.
Let's have a look at Pizza's car. It doesn't look to be too much damage. I think he only tapped the barrier, sorry.
Panzerrace trying everything in his power to get past Ronda now.
Yeah, it's a nice little battle here, and Kitch is catching up.
Kitch is just hoping they either collide, slow each other down by quite a few seconds each lap to where he can get involved as well.
He just needs him to keep fighting, doesn't he? That's all he needs.
Just, if you have another look for a good battle, it doesn't seem that anyone's too close together though right now.
No.
Just have to see on the gap between Trigger and Simrace. That's 2.5 seconds now, so it doesn't seem that anyone's closer than these guys.
It doesn't now. You're right.
It seems to be. Kitch is now quite a bit closer to Ronda than he was a second ago. See this gap that comes up in a second. Now they're only 9 or less than a second between them. Same with Ronda and Panzerrace. This is going to get quite interesting if Kitch can catch Ronda as he catches Panzerrace, and it could be a 3-way battle for 6th again. Everyone seems just to want 6th place, nowhere else.
That's right, yeah.
It's the only place a good battle's been happening.
Oh, and that goes wide. That gives Kitch a couple of split seconds to catch up.
Ronda's lost another 4 tenths to Panzerrace now, so Kitch is definitely going to be taking advantage of this time.
He is.
Just has to keep his foot down, not back out too much. Just push as hard as he can without going off of that track. Definitely not putting himself in the way of a drive-through, and it seems
Ronda's gone off.
Ronda's gone wide, and
Panzer went off, and I believe Monkey Chops did as well. I didn't quite know what was going on there.
Did he? I didn't see Ronda. Monkey Chops, sorry. I'm on board with Kitch, and Kitch is just straight driven past Ronda, and I hear someone in the gravel. Treble 2, that's going to be Passion, so he's just being lapped and staying out of the way.
Yeah.
Respecting blue flags there. That's just a genuine mistake. Multiple people going off, so we've got car 25, which is Sime, and car 50, which is UK Sim Racer. And
Monkey
UK
Chops.
Sim Race, yep.
Oh,
Seems to be everyone's.
Monkey Chops has just taken out Kitch. That was very bad. Very bad entry.
Could have an incident report at the end of the race because of that now.
He did
Just
pull
depends
it,
on what
yeah.
sort-
So I think he took Ronda and Monkey Chops out. I think he did. Sorry.
Oh, Ronda taking out every braking marker there. It's good timing to switch. Let's have a look at Simon's car just to see if there is any damage. No, that may have just been a mistake by himself, just touching a puddle or something. It doesn't look like Passion's having an awful lot of fun either.
It doesn't, no.
Gravel again, and it seems to be his car is heavily damaged. A lot heavier than it was just a minute ago. So he may be going into the pit lane in a second. We'll see. No, seems to be... He is going into the pit lane.
Yeah.
He's clearly got a severe damage. His steering must be damaged quite a lot. His bonnet is open and the glass is
dear. Yeah.
quite scratched up, and he is hitting the pit lane, so I presume his steering is quite done for the day. And taking out the pit board. That's going to make it interesting if anyone else has to come in. We had a race at Imola, and the pit board is only on the ground.
Yes.
If you know where the pit board is, you're fine. If you didn't, which half the grid didn't, because this was the first day that the Imola pack came out, the 2020 pack came out.
Right, yeah.
Everyone missed the pit lane line. And half the grid had drive-throughs or stop-go 30 seconds depending on the speed, because they thought it could have been further along, so they kept going at 60. So 60 miles per hour, that is.
Oh.
So, me knowing where it was got rear-ended because I stopped in time.
Yes, there. Oh dear.
Some people got drive-throughs, some people got 30-second stop-goes, just depended on how much you were over the speed limit. You're a couple miles per hour, drive through at best. Some people were about 30 over. Oh, Sime's gone off on the final, second to last corner.
Oh dear.
That is.
And that was UK Sim Race. That is it taking the spot there, I think.
Sime's, Yeah, he has. Simon's just doing donuts and almost rejoining into the side of Monkey Chops, and Monkey Chops isn't going to be best pleased if that did happen.
Definitely not. He was lost
So
quite
Kitch is also here to possibly get another position.
He's doing quite well. That tactic did pay off for him.
Yeah. So with that collision, Ronda has got 5th position now. So he's jumped a couple from people going into the side of each other and causing a couple collisions.
It seems to be just people spinning off more than actual big bangs, which is better.
Oh, Syme is around again, and Kitch is directly with showing Pizza off in the background as well. So Kitch has just got another 3 positions for someone going off.
Well done.
Yeah.
Kept himself to himself.
He's definitely taken advantage of this.
He really is.
He's probably very happy that people are just making mistakes by himself. Just sit behind him. They're going to make a mistake. That's what
it's alright. Just play the slow game. Nice and steady. Just keep moving. And you're working.
How long is left? There's still
42 minutes.
Can't see it.
42 minutes
42
left.
Minutes.
Yeah.
My stream bar covers it, so I can't actually see it. Nor the weather, apart from flooded and thunder and lightning. That's all I can see.
Well, the
least convenient place to put it.
The temperature is 17 degrees and the track is 20 degrees.
Okay, so very cold still. Normally, what would it be running at? Normally, I'm just trying to think. Normally about 38 to 45 degrees, give or take track temperature, and air temperature would be about 30 for this track. If I'm correct, I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. I have to go into a session of my own and check.
Yeah, but yeah, there's quite a difference there. I'll be playing havoc with the temperatures and the tyres and stuff.
Of course, there's a lot less surface area on these wet tyres, and of course they're going to be absolutely overheating if they touch any dry part of track for too long. So they're just going to raise in pressure quite a lot. But with this amount of water on track, you want them quite high pressure, so there's more gaps between the actual surface area of the tyre. Channel as much water out as you can.
It's true. Just having a quick flip through, doesn't say fifth. Where are we? Sorry. Syme and Pizza. I believe they're the closest at the moment, but Pizza's still got. Oh, I don't know actually. I say that. Don't say it.
Could be closer, yeah. Doesn't look. Syme's got any damage. Let me have a look at Pizza. Doesn't look like Pizza. They've both been into the grass several times each, so.
Yeah. A few scuffs.
See how it goes. Door-to-door action, that's as much as it's going to be.
No, he's okay.
Ronda having a little bit of an off again, or?
I think he might be just a little bit wide and lost a bit of time there, because Monkey has climbed a bit of time behind him, but he's not too close yet.
See what this gap is, yeah. It's probably going to be about 2.5 seconds, probably.
And there's Passion moving out the way.
2 seconds. Passion's doing an absolutely stellar job of just getting out the way, staying out the way, and not rejoining into people at this point. Yeah. He's doing an absolute stellar job at it. He's not had the best race at all so far.
He hasn't. The start really let him down.
4 laps down. Yeah. 4 laps down. He's doing a great job just to continue. Good on him.
100%, yeah. Never give up. Never give up.
End of the day, you don't leave. You finish the race, you get points.
Yep.
At the end of the day, no matter how many laps down you are. As long as you cross that finish line, you're absolutely fine.
It is true.
Monkey Chops is now right on the rear bumper of Ronda now, so
let's have a look at that.
Could be a move coming to T1 or throughout the next lap. Monkey is taking very aggressive line round here, the line that you would normally take in the rain. In the dry, sorry. We're in the rain.
Are we?
Still got 40 odd minutes to go. This is going to be good.
Oh! Bit of a punt there. He's okay, but he's all good. Hopefully
no damage.
No. That's alright then. Literally what I was going to say. Hopefully there's no damage. Honda's managed to grab a little bit of time from there. But not much. Not enough. Else on the field.
Just going to stay on board with Monkey Chops and Ronda because this could be quite an interesting battle if Ronda does go off track again. Monkey Chops only being, I'll tell you the figure in a second, only being 7/10 behind Ronda, he has the best chance of capitalising off an incident.
It does. Ronda's gone wide.
25 being Sign off again, and number 46 being Panzer Race has also gone off during the final sector. He's only probably a second or two in front. Oh no, very little between Ronda and Panzer now, probably 2 or 3 seconds, maybe 4. Just see when we go over the line.
And I go through the last turn.
Sign off again on the back straight. Staying on board with Monkey Chops though to see if he does make a move on Ronda.
Oh, 400. Yeah, you were right. I guess.
You've got to gauge it on the lap time and all of that.
It's right,
I don't know what lap times we're doing though.
Same actually.
Let's say.
See if I can find out.
I don't know if any of the other guys are if any of these drivers are streaming the race at all. I have a quick look around on their Xbox pages to see if they are or not.
No, I can't find out on here. Oh, Monkey Chops is right behind Ronda now.
It's getting a closer battle as the laps go by.
It is, and that. Oh, it looks like they're catching up on Panzer as well a little bit.
Panzer Race did go off at the end of the last lap. Oh, Ronda is going very defensive now just to make sure Monkey Chops does not get past, but it seems to be Monkey Chops has got past him on the inside.
Did he stick it? No, no.
Maybe not. Oh, Ronda did carry a bit more speed through that corner because of the going off the track. But
and we've got Kitch and Pizza as well. They're pretty close to each other now. Pizza trying to...
just gone into the pit lane, possibly to repair damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, definitely to repair damage, and he's moving now. We'll come back to the kitchen just 2 seconds.
Yep, no problem.
Oh. Passion is off again. I don't know if he may have just jumped a bit. Let's see what lap times they're doing, and I've just got a stopwatch going now just to see what they're doing. I've just opened up my watch, just as easy as that. So it's going back to show pizza and watch there. Oh, now it's 2.5 gap now, so Showing Pizza has dropped off a slight bit now.
And Monkey Chops is still playing the waiting game with Ronda.
Ronda is making quite a few mistakes, going wide at quite a few corners. With it being wet track, you do get away with a lot of penalties now. It's understandable at this track if you do go wide because of how much water is sitting there, because it's not that hilly of a track at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty much flat here, pretty much flat track.
A couple ups and downs here and there, a couple of cambered turns and everything. That's why you don't want to be touching the inside curbs so much here, unless it's cambered out turns. So. I'll let you see if there is any other... Oh, maybe, hold on. Ronda's gone very wide once again.
Yes. They keep playing this game, those two. time
Back and
left.
forth is all it
It
is.
is, yeah. Oh, getting them. We'll be stuck with these for quite a while. £100 of
This is the absolute closest battle, apart from Kitch and Pizza possibly maybe the next two closest.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everyone else is spread out. So they're doing probably a 2:02, give or take.
Okay.
It's a pretty average lap now, with probably quite a fair full tanker full right now.
Doing quite well then. They are doing
So
quite well.
Peter has catched back up to 0.6 of a second behind King Kitch now.
Monkey is only 3 behind Ronda. Oh, look there. Oh no, it'll change again now. Ronda has gone wide
0.4
again.
of a second. This could be a move position here.
It
Just
could.
depends on who gets it. That's quite close.
Has he got it? No.
That you need to be right side by side because it is still quite a fast corner, even though you're taking it in probably second in the rain.
Oh, Ronda going right on the outside. Can he bring it in? Just no, I think Monkey's just about got it. Oh, the drag racing there.
Drag race down to the tight right hand, quite, well it's not that tight of a right hander, but it is quite tight when you're doing these sorts of speeds. But I think Monkey Chops has just lifted off just to avoid a collision here, but knowing Ronda would go wide. Oh, number 25's gone off again, being signed.
That could have been a disaster.
Oh, and he's dropped from, he was doing really well
He
at the
was.
start of the race.
Yeah, it's such a shame. He was second, wasn't he? He was second, I'm sure he was.
Yeah,
or
he
third.
was second to start with.
Oh, that's a shame, man. Monkey's Chop's still very much on the bumper of Ronda.
Ronda just doing a bit of trimming of the grass on the sides.
The groundsman must have missed a bit.
Yeah. Doing an awful job in this rain. Every time they do go off the track, they are bringing a bit more dirt and mud onto the track, so could affect performance at the end of the day, but a lot of the time it's just washed off with this rain now.
Well, yeah. It is rather flooded out there.
Of course. Yeah. Can't get much worse than this unless you're doing absolute snow, absolute blizzards and otherwise, but fortunately you can't do it in this game, so...
And it, yeah.
I'd like to see what that would be like, really.
Oh, a bit. Well, if it's anything like the Nuremberg, was it 3 weeks ago when it snowed? I just get called off on it. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was gutted about that. I
I can
woke
see
up,
it,
I was
though.
dead excited. It's called off, it's snowing.
A couple of years ago, there was Daytona 24 Hours, wasn't there? That consistent rain, and I think 10 hours of the 24 hours. So here we go. So,
It was a bad one.
10 hours if the race was red flagged due to heavy rain.
I know, yeah.
And it caused so many crashes, T1 and everywhere throughout the track, and everywhere it was just covered in mud.
Yeah, there's chaos. And
Being
Spa
halfway
as well.
through the race. Oh gosh, definitely. Spa changes in about 10 seconds.
Oh, no, yeah, except that one, didn't there? Rain, snow, ice, everything, all in one.
Yeah. Can't say much for the UK and wise of the rain and the sun every 2 seconds, but apart from the snow, not much difference.
No, but we're used to it.
Yeah. So Monkey Chop's last timing line was 0.2 behind Ronda, and let's see the gap now. And now it's dropped back to 0.8, so one of them must have either cut the corner or dropped back a fair bit.
Oh no, scrap that.
Monkey Chops. Scrap
He's
that
on
idea.
his bumper.
Monkey Chops clearly got quite a bit better of a run after braking, but he's not going to risk it going into T3. That could be quite fatal as we find out a couple of laps to go.
He's very patient. Good driver, to be fair. He's very patient. He's not just
He is. He's an
going for the
absolutely
move.
amazing driver. Races in Division 1 in BMR as well. He's one of the faster drivers there as well. He's absolutely excellent. He's a really patient driver. He just holds off until someone makes a mistake.
Apply.
Me being in front of him, I was the one to make the mistake.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It is.
Oh, he's taken Ronda.
Oh dear.
Ronda went really wide and just lost so much time to Monkey.
And now can
So let's see
Monkey
if
run
Monkey
away?
can capitalise and get a...
Yeah.
Definitely. If he can run away, he can possibly get towards Panzerace. Panzerace is probably about 13, or let's say about 5-10 seconds up the road.
22 according to mine.
Wrong number. 8 seconds up the road.
Yep, sorry, yep.
That's Panzer to you, Chris.
Yep.
Sim Racer. Oh, I heard some gravel in the background. That's just been Ronda going wide again.
Possibly, yeah.
So it seems to be Passion may have retired from this race. As he is still sitting in the pit lane.
Oh, he
It doesn't
is,
seem
yeah.
like he's moving. So we're just over halfway through the race. The grid has spread out quite significantly with Weed Flaming Racer. Ooh, wow, where is he on track? He's coming up to the final corner now and he's just lapped Kitch.
He's done very well.
He's doing fantastic. And Trigger is 36.5 seconds behind, coming around the final part of that back straight. So he is quite far behind. So Weed Flaming Racer has done an absolutely excellent job of running away with this lead for the very first lap.
Keeping himself to himself and watching those back markers, not putting himself in any awkward positions to lose
Just have a run with him for a little bit. See how he's doing. This is when he just goes off track, I feel. All to go downhill. So next person Kitch can overtake would be Showing Pizza, but it seems to be Kitch did go off track after that, while they were fighting for 7th position early in the race.
Oh, is that Ronda and Pizza? No, is he?
Yeah, Pizza's got past Ronda, so Ronda is clearly suffering. He's either been drifting too much through and damaging those left-hand side tyres, affecting the right-hand turning performance of his car. It's all about patience with these tyres. If you run them too quick at the start of the race, damage them too much or anything, you could just do the whole racing for you at the end.
Yeah.
Balancing act, it would be cool.
Oh, Pizza was a bit... seemed a bit slow through that corner. Probably just the camera angle I was watching it at.
Not sure if it's me, but it seems Ronda may have a little bit of damage on the left-hand side of his car. Don't know if that was when Monkey Chops and him got into each other, but unless he's hit something during the race, I don't know.
I know he's going over a couple of the speed bumps, those red, black and yellow ones, but I don't think that caused that much damage.
No, they don't cause any damage to the exterior of the car. They mainly cause suspension and steering damage to the car. The only way you can get engine damage is to over-rev your engine, which I know how to do.
And me. It's usually when I'm meant to change gear.
Yeah, and forget to very easily. The car's blaring in your ears.
Sitting there.
How it goes.
Yeah, just sitting there like, why am I not moving anywhere? Oh, yes, change gear.
Seems to be now.
Oh, that's
Ronda's gone very wide again.
Gravel. Oh,
and now spinning around. Oh, that was very close. Almost getting into first position. That would not have been a good day for him.
Definitely not.
Now back on track in front of Kitch, so Kitch could get a position here. So Ronda's not going to have any speed at all going into these corners.
Kitch is another one that's been backwards and forwards, up and down the table.
probably feeling like a little bit of a rubber band right now, going up and down. So side by side going into the back straight at the very start, but normally on the outside line, as we're looking at it on the right hand side, you are going to have the better run out of the corners. You have got more room to get that traction control turned off a little bit more. Not to spin those tyres up and allow the traction control to get turned on. Keep seeming to take a straighter line instead of running wide, so he's trying to get the power down quicker.
He does. I think he just wants to, try and get slipstream and get beyond Honda and get that 7th place back. But he has been doing well.
Even though at this track it seems very high speed, you do have quite a lot of slower speed corners with all the first sector and the latter part of the third sector in this track. So you do need quite heavy downforce, but with the rear back straight you do want a little bit more speed than you other competitors during the race, just to get that little advantage, which seems what Ronda's done. He hasn't allowed enough to turn enough, unless he's just killed his tyres at the first stage of the race. This is the absolute closest battle we have on track as we speak.
It is, yeah. Everybody's quite spaced out now.
Just waiting on the gap between Monkey Chops and Pizza. Oh, maybe not. Pizza and Monkey Chops are very close together, with Monkey Chops going off on the first right-hander on the back straight. So with only 20 minutes to go now, we are entering the final quarter of the race shortly. It seems to be everyone still running at maximum pace, so it seems no one will need to stop for extra fuel, so I'm feeling everyone has overfueled, definitely.
Yeah, you might be right there, to be honest.
When we get to 15 minutes left, give or take, we're going to see if people have overfueled. Oh, Pete's off in the background.
No, and the barrier as well. Hopefully he hasn't
got
any damage there.
Not the thing you want during the last period of the race.
No. Is that going to allow enough time for Ronda to catch up?
No, there's no chance. They're only just coming around the corner now. The gap has slightly increased between Ronda and Kitch now, so it is up to 1.1 seconds, so I don't think there is going to be a move anytime soon between these two unless Ronda does go off.
Yeah, Peter's going through turn 9 there. Turn 9 being, was it Brutapella? Brutapella? Named after the farmer who used to live there. He used to own some fields around that track. It was his last name.
Okay. It's something I never knew, so good. Yeah, so you did your research in the end.
I did, yeah. It was in 1983. They decided to name some of the corners after the towns that were in the area.
If you just go around the track and name a couple of corners, then of what you've done, then maybe not.
Oh god. So we got keep pronouncing them.
Thought you wrote it down then.
Curvone.
Let's have a look then.
Yeah, so we got Brutapella, which is by the Rossi fan club actually on there, Valentino Rossi fan club.
Oh yeah.
Got Brutapella 2, Brutapella Gold, I think. See, look, I can pronounce most of these. I'm not Italian. Right, so we've got Variante Parco, Tramonto, Quesia, Giovanni. I think I've butchered those, to be honest.
Don't worry, I'm just having a look myself to have a look.
It's quite confused because you got the old names as well. It took me quite a while to work out what was going on.
Oh, have they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in 1969 it was originally designed. It had
Yeah.
completely different names. Then first event was in 1972. I think it was the San Marino MotoGP, and then they did 3 seasons of that, and then they modified the track.
Oh, just quickly
Go on.
dropping back to track. Ronda and Kitch very, very close together, coming very close to making contacts in the last couple of corners.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's just dropping back to take a slightly different line to Ronda to see if he can get the advantage, but it seems to be he's just being held up by Ronda going through the corner now.
Oh, drag racing down to the next corner. Or Kitch back
Kitch
off.
really needs to get on that outside just to get that extra little bit of speed. And force Ronda to the inside to get the advantage off. Oh, Ronda very wide again into the gravel and not around. He's kept it.
Oh, damn.
Very hard to do, especially in the rain. If you do go wide, sorry, in the rain and hit the gravel, normally you do lose all traction and just go around.
He's managed to get a bit of time on him again now. I'm going to just do well in defending a bit, and then getting the time back. And literally as he goes off the track.
Yep. We always have perfect timing today, don't we?
That's, to be honest, literally he's only shoot the bit. It's he just really well, and then he just has one little moment, loses all that time, and has to gain it all back again. Bless him. But yeah, commentator's curse working in full swing then.
Full effect this evening, which is great.
But yes, before King Kitchen Ronda interrupted me, I was saying, 93 it was modified after Wayne Rainey had that bad accident and ended up breaking his spine. He was the 3 times 500cc world champion, American. He had a bad accident, and unfortunately he had done his spine in, and that was the end of his career. So since then they changed it. It is.
Just interrupting you again.
No, carry on. Go on,
Kitch.
Will he make it stick?
Ronda's
gone wide. That did not help the situation. Kitch has made it.
Oh, perfect timing. Sorry.
And he's got that. No, it's fine. He's got the outside line just like we wanted. There we go.
Trigger's in the background, just coming up to lap them, probably in the next 3 or 4 laps. But Kitch has gone wide once again, and possibly allowing Ronda to take advantage of that. But seems to be he's stuck the position.
Oh, no.
Ronda's back on the inside, and Kitch is going to take the outside. Any contact? I don't know.
It seemed like it, but he might have just turned away. He was at the wrong angle to see that then.
Kitch is just really disadvantaged himself there on that left under, sorry.
And that pressure got to him a little bit there. He just couldn't get back onto his line.
Kitch's car here now. You know when you can't see someone's car and they're perfectly in slipstream. So now only half a second back again from a couple of tenths forward. So Kitch has to do all of that power to get back past Ronda.
Oh, he's done it before, and he can do it again. He's just got to stay focused. The Ronda nearly lost it. I don't know if there was contact. They got close. Don't think there was contact there. Ronda going wide again.
Kitch trying the switchback move there. Don't seem it worked out, but they're going to have to start giving way to Trigger now, because there is going to be blue flags waving for both of them. The Trigger may just hold back and just allow them to fight and
As he's flashing, he's
get
letting him know he's
past.
there.
Yep.
He's saying, I'm coming.
It's really Trigger that's got to get past them instead of them just letting off the gas and letting him past. He's got to make his way past.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Kit. There we go. Kit just got it.
Well done, and Trigger got just on the inside of Ronda as well, I think.
Ronda is just... Oh, Trigger's going to be wanting to lap these two as quickly as possible to get past.
Yeah, he does not want to be involved
make
with this.
as much time up, but Weed Flamer is almost coming to the second timing line for the lap, so he's about to enter sector 2 very shortly, only a corner and a half away.
Oh dear, I don't know if there was contact. I don't know, he was very close. He could have just spun out. No,
Ronda is
he's
being
waiting.
very gentleman here and waiting.
Yeah, I think he did touch him. Maybe, yeah, if he's waiting, I think he did.
Kitch is stuck in the grass though, doing a couple donuts.
Dear.
There we go. That's going to damage their race quite significantly. I'm not sure if they're a lap behind Peter as well, or if that's just a timing screen fault.
No, that was very unfortunate, but yeah, hats off to Ronda. That's good sportsmanship, that. Fair play with it. Yeah, obviously an accidental tap, and I think he just spun his back end a little, and that was it. But it happens. It's doing well. It worked out okay for Trigger in the end. He got past without incident.
Yeah. With those two making an incident, he got past with them. Making this life very easy just to make no time. Well, he's going to try and make time on Weed Flaming Racer, but I doubt. Oh, and that was definitely Ronda's fault, I'd say there. Oh, and Kitch is doing some lovely donuts. I don't know where Ronda is. Oh, Ronda's also doing the same.
Yeah, that's
donuts here and there. They're not having any good luck today, are they?
No. If Ronda's pushing a bit too much now, maybe taking some.
Oh, Kitch has burnt his tyres out while doing those burnouts, so.
Ronda,
I was about to say Ronda's got the race just to go, but they may as well. Just wait, who's this coming up? This is number 50, so that's UK Sim Racer, so they may as well just wait for him to pass before continuing.
That's a good point.
Ronda's just staying out the way.
Has he slowed down to let Kitch pass up there?
Yeah, he has. He's keeping his tyres warm or cold, not quite sure yet. But it does seem Ronda has got a fair bit of damage on his front bumper now, so has Kitch. Oh, and Ronda's spun at himself.
Oh dear.
Trying to keep his tyres relatively warm or cold. I'm not sure if he's got a lot of damage or what that is, but it does look like his front bumper is sagging quite a bit now.
It does.
I'd like to see on how Kitch's rear bumper looks, because that's where he got hit. Doesn't look too bad, in actual fact.
Ronda's front does not look good though.
No, his front just looks just as bad. That's his front's sagging, but his back is the rear end of the car.
There we go.
No,
he spun out entering the pits, Ronda, unfortunately.
Has he done Austin Powers and got himself stuck?
No, he did okay.
No. Just about. There's Weed Flaming Racer just going past to lap Ronda again. It's not been Ronda's day today at all, has it?
It hasn't. Well, there's a few of them that were doing quite well, and they've had a few. Oh yeah, that's seen better days.
So with now just over 9 minutes to go, we are in the absolute final stages of this race. It's not going to be playing fairly well for Ronda now. Seems to be he is just going to stick with 8th position, with Passion being 14 laps behind. So
yeah, he must have had a lot of damage, Passion. Bless him, but like we said, be stuck with it. So fair
Monkey
play.
Chops has gone round on the last corner.
Oh dear.
Not sure if that was by himself or if that was caused by anyone, but it doesn't seem like anyone was near him when it happened. Looking at the track maps, closest person would have probably been, ooh, possibly UK. No, Showing Pizza.
Yep.
If anyone, but Pizza's gone around on T. What's that? That's 5. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having to do this because it doesn't.
It's hard work. I know.
Said it. Yeah. And some of the
decided.
corners you're like, is that a corner?
Yeah, it's right. Because literally as I was sitting here like earlier, I was like, all right, next time I'm going to draw the map out and I'm going to number them.
Print it out and have done with it.
Yeah. It's
I've
a
got
learning
a couple
curve.
of disc plates on the wall of Silverstone, and I've got one of Spa as well. But of course, no track corner names or anything, just track corner numbers.
Yeah, pretty fair play.
They're quite nice to have. They're quite big.
I've been looking at those actually myself. Yeah, I'm trying to sweet talk the partner into getting some, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Can't say they are quite expensive.
Yeah.
Leave it there. Won't say anything else.
No.
So let's have a ride on with our leader now, just as it's coming up to the final 7 minutes of the race. Just to see how his car is faring. His car looks absolutely pristine with a little bit of rubber scattered across it and a bit of dirt and muck and everything across it as well. Apart from that, absolutely pristine.
Yeah, he's done very well to stay out of trouble. Very well indeed. But yeah, if we'd have raced this track before 93, before they modified it, we'd be doing it in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically we're doing it in reverse now, but because they've swapped it round.
Yeah.
To make it safer. But
Again.
But
all track company or people that own the tracks, they like to make everything as difficult as possible.
Oh yes.
They're fun in making it easy. Just like Monza, they add more chicanes to the track. They don't allow you to straight line it. Same with Imola, isn't it?
Yeah. Literally.
Trent here, Italy.
Actually, yeah.
Misano, Monza,
what's going on
Imola. Mugello as well, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how Mugello was originally. It's just letting Weed Flaming Racer pass just because he's being lapped again. Ronda is still in the pit, just exited the pit lane now, so he's now coming back out to finish the last 5 minutes, and I can't see the seconds, so 5 minutes of the race.
35 seconds.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, they do host a lot of MotoGP on this track mainly.
Yeah.
To be honest, you don't really see this track in many sim racing. Well, I have personally seen many sim racing games, or any racing games really. It's not a very, I don't say popular. I don't know, I just don't seem to use it as much, though, I don't think anyway. But it's a good track. It's a fun little track.
Yeah. So good evening, Northern chap. How are you enjoying the race then? 20 seconds for Twitch to play it.
Yeah.
Good old stream delay.
Oh, it's great. That's what I was.
It's about 12 seconds, but
Oh dear.
It's not as bad. Weed Flaming Racer going slightly wide, even though he's the leader. Yeah, just onto the coloured tarmac there every so often, and Ronda just getting out the way for him as well, just making his life as easy as possible to do a race. So we don't actually have any close battle. Oh, actually, I'm going to lie here. We've got number... Oh no, this may be a lapping. I don't know who's behind. Ronda and... No, it's Ronda and... not Ronda, Mickey.
Oh, Ronda's just spun off and Kitchen's just taken the place. Oh no, because Ronda's already lapped down. Yeah, sorry, yeah, he's got it right laps down.
So that's Monkey Chops
Getting excited
being
there.
lapped by Trigger.
I'm just making battles now.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, the least
Yeah,
2 laps down and
it's been
beyond
an
him.
absolutely amazing race so far, Northern Chap. Quite a few offs, quite a few incidents so far, but Weed Flaming Racer has done absolutely amazing just to take the lead from the absolute green flag and run from the field instantly.
Yeah. Hasn't took any chance with the back markers. He's played it safe. Yeah, he's just, yeah, he's had a blinder. He has done well.
Trigger is now just getting past Monkey Chops now just to lap him once again.
Nope.
Oh, what is going on here with these two?
Don't quite know.
Number one, Ronda's still off. I don't know if that was the same place where he went off earlier when you said about it.
Possibly. I'm just trying to see who that was. Oh, yeah, that. Peter. Oh, yeah, he made it through.
No, the action's still going, Northern Chap. It's not going to end till the very last second of this race. Very last lap, I should say.
He's back in the pits.
Doesn't seem like he's got damage, but may have a flat tyre.
Tyres, I would say.
It's always a possibility. May just come back in just to sit here till the end of the race then. I can't see the left side of his car, so he's got 10 laps between him and Passion, so...
Oh, yep, no, he's pitted. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
We're streaming.
I'm streaming, you say?
Yes.
It is.
Well, I'll solve this problem very quickly then. I'll let you leave on your own accord.
Right,
Cheers,
the
bud.
leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
As we come on to the final lap now.
Bless him.
Poor guy. Oh, I'm so happy that he didn't put his audio on.
Oh, gosh,
oh
yeah.
Lord. So, with Weed Flaming Racing now on the final lap, with UK Sim Racer right behind him, even though he is a lap behind now, presumably.
Oh, you still there? I thought you'd gone.
I heard every word I said. Never mind. So Ronda has come out the pit lane again, so I presume. So. Oh, train of thought's gone. 52.
No, yeah, I was literally trying to see. I can't. No,
That showing Pete's gone off on the penultimate corner after the penultimate corner and getting in the way of who's this? Trigger and Passion. Trigger coming round to lap him once again, and Monkey Chops not to. Oh, actually, this could be a move on the final lap for Monkey Chops to get 5th position on Showing Pizza.
Could be.
Clock has run out of time now, so we're just on the final lap and completing it. It's a very close battle between possibly Monkey Chops and Showing Pizza.
Yeah, just.
It's showing 1.7 seconds, but that is definitely incorrect. They are right behind each other.
Yeah, so he gained a lot of time
beside each
there.
other effectively. So I'm just gonna stay on with these until.
Oh no!
Oh, this could be close. This could be a final corner, or even closer. Here we go. So here's our leader crossing the line now.
The leader has finished.
Well
Go. Weed Flaming Racer has finished.
Well done, buddy. That was a good race, man.
UK Sim Racer in 3rd. Waiting for Trigger to cross the line shortly. Oh, in about 30 or so seconds. And Weed Flaming Racer doing some celebratory donuts in the background. Hitch didn't have the greatest of starts, but he's come back and finished in 7th from starting in 11th place, so he's done quite well to finish. Straight into the gravel for a little bit of fun. Ronda also not having the greatest race is also going off in the last corner. You need to finish the race,
dear.
Ronda.
Oh no.
Crossing the line there was number 45, which is not 45. Where are you? 46. 46 is Panzer Ace. That's the barrier, Ronda. Let's go over to Monkey Chops, and no, Monkey Chops isn't going to be able to make a place on Sharon Beats, so there we go. So Passion crossing the line in 9th place. He had an absolutely awful race, not on his own fault, but
It's
great to finish anyway.
Yeah, he has. Oh, that.
Oh, okay. I'm still on board with Passion. Whatever. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. So, racer
There we
trigger
go.
and sim racer.
So let's see if we can get any of these guys in. Are you able to do that at all, or
I'll have a look. Yeah. So,
if you try and get Weed Flaming Racer in here, and I'll stay here.
ooh. Got to find him. There we go.
Just drop an invite, and we will see.
There we go. Invite sent. Just say do not disturb.
Which-
Mm,
No, oh, you may as well invite
No.
all 3 of them. We'll just get
Yeah.
one at a time.
who else we got? Sorry. The trigger as well. Can't remember who it was there.
Yeah.
Takes a lot longer than you think. Where's he disappeared to now? There he is. And 3rd place. No, who was the other one? Sorry.
3rd place is UK Sim Racer. Ah, there we go. There's Trigger. Hello, include your audio for us, please. Go onto your party, click the Xbox button, hit party, and then it should be at the top on that menu.
Oh, yeah. Is that right?
Oh, and I've just broken the game.
Oh, well done. It's alright, I'll have to wait one minute because it's got the waiting screen, hasn't it? So nobody will be able to hear us.
Yeah.
That was sick, that.
It was fun.
That was probably one of the hardest races I've ever done in my life.
We have your audio. So how did you find the race then?
Extremely hard. Slippy.
Very slippy. How were your tyres, and how much? Oh, and more importantly, how much fuel did you have by the end of the race?
I started with 80 litres and ended at...
Yeah.
I think I had about 4 laps worth of fuel left.
So you had enough fuel just in case, anyway.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's the most important part. That's what we were discussing. We were wondering on how much fuel everyone was taking just to ensure that they finished the race and that they didn't have any issues.
Yeah, I think everyone was running around 75 litres, so...
Oh,
I mean, I
Perfect.
were doing qualifying runs with 70 litres, so...
what about the weight?
all about the way.
But no, you did well there. Did well.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't as
pretty
much accidents as I thought there was going to be, but
No, yeah,
It stayed relatively clean.
it did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I had a bit of a terrible first lap, but I managed to get in the groove after that.
No, well done. But yeah, I can't remember how many points that is now. I don't know how the point systems work on this one.
No, I need to have a look at that, so let's have a look. So,
But yeah, there's a few people having a couple of nightmares in that race.
Yeah. Ronda.
It is. Yeah.
say no more.
But yeah, the track was flooded. I mean, I was saying it rather you than me. It did look
Yeah.
hard out there.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but there were there were puddles, and they just catch your car, and before you know it, you're backwards, and it's just like,
Yeah.
And when you're coming up against traffic, obviously you're offline, and they're battling for their spot, and
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't lose much time, do you, as well? You don't have an accident. You don't.
No.
I know. It gets daunting. Even we were panicking, like, as we were coming up to
Yeah,
past people.
We were keeping an eye on you guys that were lapping the back markers, and we were just thinking, oh, if this goes wrong, there's going to be a big collision between 3, 4, 5 of you guys. It'll all go very wrong.
well, that was my hope when I saw Weed Flaming Racer catching them. I thought, hopefully.
Hopefully something happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and invite Flaming Racer again as well. Ooh.
He's ridiculously quick, right?
Oh, no,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Consistent as well, really. We didn't even have to look at it much because there weren't much fighting going on. But yeah, whenever we did, it didn't really seem to be going off or spinning out or anything like that.
Yeah,
it
well,
was-
that's the problem with him. He's fast. He's consistently fast, and it's yeah. It makes a good race though. I like chasing.
It does.
Yeah. Definitely, if you're trying to chase, you're pushing to your absolute hardest to keep
Yeah.
up with whoever's in front and catch him if you can. But you two did an absolute perfect job of just running away with the field. Well, running away without the field, I should say. First few laps, Weed Flaming Racer was away within seconds. No one was catching him.
No.
Definitely not.
What was the gap between you two? I think it was about 36
Yeah,
40 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Crazy, and him crazy. Just managed to get away at the beginning, and that was it.
I mean, what did we do? He pulled 40 seconds over 70 laps, so
Yeah, it's just a little bit of that.
yeah, you can't compete with that.
No. But there was a lot of battling at the back. Well, it seemed to be 5th, 6th, 7th that were fighting a lot, right? But yeah, you just couldn't. Yeah, he was just like you say, his consistency. You ain't competing with that.
No, and it doesn't matter where he is, what he's in, the track conditions. He's just fast.
Getting jealous.
I'm not as well. I'm totally as well.
A commentator's curse, I think, next week for him. We'll just stay on him.
Yeah.
Don't worry if you finish last. It's just because of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure the stream's on you 24/7 then.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I have tried to invite the other two, but doesn't seem to be happening, or
Look,
they've probably gone.
if you have them until trigger on Xbox, if you just drop an invite for us,
Yeah.
just because I don't have them yet.
Who we
Let's
want?
go.
We need Weed Flaming Racer and UK Sim Racer.
That's the one.
I'm not even looking at the screen. I know what it is.
Oh no, man, fair play to you.
One thing you remember is who beat you.
Yeah.
Who you beat, the ones who beat you. Give them a couple seconds to join. If not, that's where it will end.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Wait
been
all
a
night for 'em.
no, yeah.
UK sim racers as well.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, it's been eventful. It's
Right, invite.
got a few teething problems, but we'll get there. Especially with how many corners, lefts and rights.
Yeah.
Well,
Corner
that took us
names
about
as well.
5 minutes to figure out.
It took a while, longer than it should have.
You want to draw the map out and just number the corners.
Literally, literally,
you said?
yeah. That's after, yeah. That's what we decided we're doing.
So We Flame Racer can't join for some reason. He's just dropped me a message.
No problem. UK's South of them. It is what it is. If not, we'll try and catch them. Catch them at the beginning of the next race.
Just before qualifying, we'll probably hop on a couple minutes before and then
Yeah.
go from there.
Any idea what the weather is for the next race? Anybody? Or
No, I haven't looked that far yet.
nah.
We'll know when Rhonda tells us, really.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I think he's
No.
setting the service up, possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Just didn't know if we were expecting more rain or not. Bring an umbrella next time.
Yeah. What's the sunscreen? Okay, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it
Yeah,
there.
no,
Yeah.
it is. I don't think he's going to come in. Is he? But nah, well done anyway, buddy. Well done. Thank
Yeah,
you for
nice one.
dropping in.
Perfect
No
racing,